Oh, hell yeah, everybody. Hell yeah. Let's go. We got a match versus the killer Nacho. Anyway, he sends in Dustbuster, which all of you recognize, and I sure as hell don't. My prediction was that it would, like, belly drum or something crazy, so I wanted to taunt it to prevent it from doing anything crazy, and it tricked me. It tricked me into a choice taunt. That is, like, the epitome of stupid. So this is all kinds of bad already, and I gotta switch the heck out, which is apparently quite obvious as he goes for Focus Punch. So, thankfully, Jumpluff can take Focus Punch. Not too bad, but still not quite as happily as I would have liked. You know, I'd like he take like 0 points of damage. That'd be much better. Much better. So, at this point, I can't even put it to sleep because he tricked my freaking Lumberry. So that's like insult to injury right there. I can't even put him to sleep. So, I'm going to go with Sub. No idea what he wants to do. If he wants to Focus Punch, I might be able to live it. I should have actually just calced that, but I didn't. I might be able to live. If he wants to try Trick or something, you know, he can do that too. I don't know if Sub blocks that, but just like a protection type of turn to see what he wanted to do. But unfortunately, he didn't fall for it. So I believe I go back to Nidoqueen, and that'll give me some options. I can either do some Scarf Earthquake, or I can just get up both layers of Toxic Spikes, or I don't know. That's pretty much it. So thankfully, Poison Point gets rid of his Lumberry, I guess my Lumberry. So that's kind of cool. Maybe I can get it poisoned again. And it's still a really tough decision between Earthquake and Toxic Spikes. But Toxic Spikes is not guaranteed to be awesome. Earthquake will either get this thing killed eventually, or it will force him to switch, and then maybe I can start playing, you know, as opposed to just sitting here and having it be a Killer Nacho show. So anyway, that's what I do. I just start going with Earthquakes. He brings in a Politoed, which I was stunned it was still NU. I actually had to double check during the match. I'm like, there's no way. But it is. I'm blown away. So I keep Earthquaking. He goes with Ice Beam, which is still super effective, so he probably thought I would switch. And he gets a Freeze, which normally I wouldn't care about a Freeze, but he took my Lumberry. But I've got nothing better to do, so because it's a sweeper team, and I don't want to get hit. So I just stay in. Maybe I can thaw out. Maybe not. Maybe I can die. So Nidoqueen is apparently a Nacho because he killed it. Lol. Anyway, to go into Politoed, I've got several options. Obviously, Electrode would be sweet. Charizard has HP Grass, but I don't think it's gonna. That's not a very safe switch. And Hitmonpone is just something that let's see what happens type of deal with it. So obviously, I can do Fake Out. I could go straight for Thunder Punch, and I'm gonna go straight for Thunder Punch to kind of not show him what I'm doing, but I forgot I had Life Orb, which shows him what I'm doing anyway. If I had Expert Belt, then he would still think something else. But I have absolutely no idea who's faster. I really don't. But I don't want to take a Body Slam on any one of my sweepers and potentially get them paralyzed. So I say in the Thunder Punch, and I'm faster, and I kill it, so that is awesome. So that worked out pretty well for me. I got rid of his stupid Dustbuster. God, you know, I've got a Vacuum Cleaner. He's got a Dustbuster. I don't know what I'd rather have. But, he wants to bring something in. I forget what it is. He brings an Entei, which also shouldn't really be NU, but, you know, whatever. So he does. And Will-O-Wisp is coming. I probably should have gone to Charizard, but I didn't, so that was kind of silly of me. I stayed in just to see what he would do, pretty much just as fodder. I didn't want to go to Float. I don't know. I don't know if he packs, like, Thunderfang or something. Going to Floatzel would be silly. So I pretty much just stayed in as fodder. I never really get to use that guy on this team. He always just seems to be the least important guy and always let him die. So that was kind of just my plan for him as well. Get some damage, see what I can do, and it was pretty much nothing. So I have to hope to get him to sleep. I still, for some reason, didn't trust Charizard to come in here and threaten with Earthquake or something. So my gamble was to get it to sleep. If I miss sleep, good game, because Jumpluff, as you guys have seen, has been MVP in this NU series. So unfortunately, he's got Executor, so there's not a darn thing I can do. I believe I use Leech Seed just to burn a turn. Yeah, I use Leech Seed just to burn a turn. He uses Sunny Day, so that's cool. I'll Encore Sunny Day while I've got a Sub up. And he goes to another Grass type, so it's like, geez, Jumpluff is going to be worthless. Jumpluff isn't going to be able to kill anything. He can just stall. So I switch immediately right now to Charizard because switching with a sub is usually not predicted, and he goes right back to Eggy, but Sun is still up, so that's really not cool. I have absolutely no idea what he wants to do, no idea what his hidden power is. I don't want him to explode, and I go to Electro. Honestly, the last time I saw an Executor use a sleep move, he used Hypnosis as opposed to Sleep Powder for some reason. I don't know why. So that's honestly why I went to Electrode. If he wanted to blow up or use Hypnosis, I wouldn't care as much about him. That was my thought process. Very stupid, I know, but that's what it was. So I get very lucky that it missed, and I get very lucky that he decides to not continue to try to sleep me and just Solar Beam instead, as I wasted turns of Sun with Protect. So that worked out great for me. Unfortunately, Sun is still up, so I have to go to Jumpluff just to waste the Sun. You know, I really have no other option, because I can't touch this guy until Sun is gone. So I just go with Substitute, because obviously Leech Seed is stupid. I can't break Sleep Claws, and yeah, so I don't want to Encore nothing. But I get a sub up. I happen to live it, which is sweet. So now I Encore him onto Solar Beam, so that when Charizard obviously is going to be a very safe switch in now. Even if Sun didn't fade yet, which it turned out to fade, he couldn't set it up again. So now is just the perfect time to switch to Charizard. Sun is gone, so I'm going to outspeed and be super effective against everything I've seen so far. And there's no Sun, so, you know, he's stuck on Solar Beam. I'm not going to get hurt. It's going to take 2 turns anyway. All kinds of perfect. So bring it in, and he brings that in. Fire attack is obvious, so I'm going to go with Flying, which is still fairly obvious. And thankfully for me, he predicted the fire, so I'm able to finish it off with a hidden power Grass. I'm not sure if Air Slash would have KO'd, so it's really fortunate for me that I've still got this hidden power sneaking around. So if you guys just noticed, he's got Life Orb now. He's had Focus Sash in every one of my other NU matches, and I was sick of him leaving dudes at no hit points. So I switched to Life Orb, and he starts killing stuff. What a concept! So it was really fortunate for me that he did not want to leave a fodder, and went straight to Politoed, and I'm able to finish it off. So that's awesome. And here's a Raichu. I quickly check. It's a speed tie. Crap. It's a speed tie. Charizard is extremely important, but I don't have anything else to kill Raichu. So I go for it, and I make it. I can't believe it, but I do. I make it. I win. Or not I win. I kill him. So Charizard is looking something vicious right about now. And, I mean, he always looks something vicious, but right now Charizard is showing that he is the most BAMF dude ever. So he's got 2 grass guys, which obviously Charizard can say a thing or two about, and he's got a sleeping Entei. So I think I'm actually in really, really good shape, when at one point I thought this match was over. So I don't know if Flamethrower is going to one-hit KO. I don't think it will. I have no idea what he wants to do to me. If he can put me to sleep, I don't know. I really don't know. So I'm scared, and I want to switch just to preserve him, but I don't have anything to switch to, and I know so little about what that thing wants to do. I just go for it. I'm like, screw it. I still have Floatzel, so I know he can still be a little bit of a menace with Ice Punch and Waterfall and his 2 other guys, so I'm hoping I can still get something out of it. I know Executor's going to go down, and that just leaves a sleeping Entei, which he probably should have used as fodder first, just in case he wakes up. Which, of course, he does, and I don't finish him off. But, like I said, I've still got Floatzel hanging back out in the mix. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the game. I do believe that is his last guy. And it's pretty crazy. At one point, I thought I was done for. And after watching this vid again now, I'm not quite sure why I thought that. But Floatzel's able to finish him off. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been a heck of a ride, and I enjoyed a ton. Peace.